There's been a landmark ruling at the High Court over the medical treatment of children said to want to change sex. The judges have said it's highly unlikely that children who are 13 or under would be competent to give consent to taking puberty blockers. They're cancer drugs which are prescribed off-label to prevent the production of sex hormones. The court also said it was doubtful that children of 15 and under would be able to understand and weigh up the long-term risks. And they said that they had to be able to understand the nature of the treatment before they can consent. The case was brought by Keira who is now detransitioning after being prescribed puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones.
I'm delighted at the judgment of the court today. It was a judgment that will protect vulnerable people. I wish it had been made for me before I embarked on the devastating experiment of puberty blockers. My life would be very different today. This time last year, I joined this case with no hesitation, knowing what I knew about what had and has been going on at gender identity clinics. My hope was that outside of the noise of the culture wars, the court would shine a light on this harmful experiment on vulnerable children and young people. These drugs seriously harm me in more ways than one, and they have harmed many more, particularly young girls and women. This judgment is not political, it is about the protection of vulnerable children. Please read it carefully. It exposes a complacent and dangerous culture at the heart of the national centre responsible for treating children and young people with gender dysphoria.